What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. We're getting so close to episode 100 now and I thank you guys immensely for the continued support on this series. Now in the last episode we ended up losing in the second round in a game that I don't think we should have lost, but in the end we pulled a great player in Otamendi who sold for around 5,700 coins. You can see my coin total, even though we've gone out in the second round and got a disconnect loss in the semi-final for the last two times, we haven't actually lost coins. In fact, we've made coins. Which is just brilliant. Like, it's genuinely brilliant. Now, in the last episode, the guy that I lost to had a low chem, just high rated team, and we're going to be doing that again today. There is, of course, no more Pele in draft. Beckenbauer is the main legend. I'll go with the 4-3-2-1 because it's my favorite formation, and we're just going to go for literally, like, not necessarily the highest rated player, but just the best player for that, like, that specific position. For this, guys, if we could get a thumbs up, let's try and smash 10,000 likes. That would be absolutely awesome. Later on today, you guys are going to be getting my fatal episode 4. So I think the first choice we're going to take is going to be Luis Suarez. This may well be a La Liga-based draft. It's not the plan. I'm not doing this for chemistry. I'm just doing it for, like, the best or my favourite players. This guy actually looks sick. If he had 4-star skill moves, he would be legit, but even with 3-star, how is he silver? 89 pace, 80 dribbling, 80 shooting, and 72 passing. We will take him, we will put him there. He is the best choice that we have got there. Then we get ourselves Hulk, Bale, Kundra. Is that the new Hulk? There is new Team of the Week players out. One of them is Hulk. That's not the new Hulk. Di Maria, Mkhitaryan. See, I'm looking at these, like, Bale's got more pace, a little less dribbling, better shooting and a little less passing, but way more physical than Di Maria. So again, like, I'm not trying to make this La Liga. It just happens to be that I've taken a couple of Liga players. Next up, like, Modric is one of my favourite players in this game. I don't know how I could not take him. Marquinhos not bad, 4-star, 4-star, really well-rounded card. He's got more pace, worse dribbling, same shooting, worse passing, better physical, better defending than Modric. Iniesta's not going into the team, not a big fan of him. Cazorla is the same as well, I'm kind of like not a big fan. I'm probably going to take Modric, and I hope it gives me like a blue Pogba or something, just so we can take something different. Alright, there we go. So there's some players that I'm probably going to go with Guarín out of this. He's got a fantastic card, really well-rounded, 90 physical, 6 foot tall, high work rates. He goes in the team. Of course, we will try and make the best of the chemistry that we can, but we're not focusing on chemistry at all. So of these cards here, this Baselli guy looks alright. Who's got good defending physical? This guy here, Suarez. He's going to be the guy we go with. He's got the best defending and physical, and he just looks like he'd be quite good. 6'2", medium. He actually looks like a solid card. So happy days there. So the team's looking a bit interesting so far. Piszczek, Trippier, Mario, Gaspar, Serna, and Fabinho. I mean, they all look a bit bleh. Who's got the most pace? Piszczek's got good pace, defending, and physical. Gaspar's got the best pace, the best defending, and the best physical. He is just the best choice. Like, I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry that this is what's happening here. It's not my option. I'll go with Otamendi, the guy that we packed. We're going to take him. We'll put him into the team. He doesn't get any chemistry with anyone. And I'm probably going to go with Jeremy Matthew as well. One of my favourite centre-backs in the game. So he's got way more pace. 1 less defending and 1 more physical. What's the work rate there? Medium, high, 6'3". High, medium, 6'2". We'll go with Bonucci. We'll take Bonucci. I'm going to, like, throw caution to the wind. I'm not trying to make a team where it's based on, like I say, you know, based on anything other than the best player for the position. And in this time, this Leyoun, it has to be him. 5-star weak foot, high. He's in the Hullet club, which, of course, Hullet isn't even in anymore. 80 plus in every single stat. We have got to take him. And in goal, come on, give us a blue Neuer. Be kind. I mean, we get Mandan. I mean, I don't want to do things for Chem, but we could take that 85 Buffon. 2 less diving, 2 less reflexes, 5 less handling, 6 less kicking, 4 less speed, and 4 more positioning. So he's an all-round much worse goalkeeper than this Mandanda. So we'll go with Mandanda. We'll go with the best player that's there, the best opportunity for us. And this is the team so far. It's interesting, to say the least. It's only 60 chemistry. but we've got a long way to go. There's a lot of players that we're still going to potentially get. We'll take the Buffon now because he's the second highest rated, and we'll just put him into the team. We're not going to put him into. Oh, hello. All right. Chiellini, obviously an amazing defender. 77 pace, 90, and he's better than Bonucci. Dani Alves, we could get the blue version of Dani Alves. Marcelo is not better than Leyoun. Leyoun, I mean, he is in certain areas, but in general, he's not. So we'll go with Chiellini, and we'll put Chiellini in right there. Is Otamendi? So Otamendi's better than Bonucci, so it's gonna actually be Chiellini and Otamendi in defence. However, I could put Chiellini, Bonucci, and we'll take the Marcos there. That pace, definitely, yes. We'll put him in there and get Mario Gaspar out. Yeah, I could just put Bonucci and Buffon in defence and have an incredible, like, they would all get perfect chem. But we're not basing this on chem. We're basing this on the best possible player for the position. He doesn't get... That Hamsich card looks good. We'll add him in there. We'll pop him in there. We'll finally get rid of that non-rare. Although that Suarez card actually looks pretty decent. Right, James doesn't fit because left wing to left mid to left forward. Although we're not doing it on chem. Oh, let's just take that Cuadrado. Do we take that Cuadrado? Let's just take that Cuadrado. I'm going to be able to fit him into the team somehow. He gets more chem than... he gets 4. What does he get? How does he only get 3 chem? Oh, because he's only got 1 link. That's crazy, isn't it? So Cuadrado goes into the team right there. If we do that, he actually gets much better chem. There we go. Again, like it's not based on chem, but where we can, we will. You know, we'll get the best chem where possible, but we're not purposely trying to get the chemistry. Now we've already got a good right wing. We need a left wing. So this Volland card would be a good shout. Let's take Volland. Let's pop him up in there. I actually think this Lorenzo guy might... Lozano, oh no, he's got better pace, but that is it. And I do believe Volland has... No, he doesn't even have 4-star skill moves. Alright, so that silver card might be the one to go with. Alright, that's the one to go with. No, not instead of Suarez. There we go. There we go. So we get Neymar up in there. Happy days, can't complain about that. 5 spots to go, guys. This has, like, half developed into a... Oh, that Gulam card. I'm going to take that Gulam card. He's got the same defend. I was wondering if he had better defending and physical than Leyoun. He doesn't. So Leyoun will stay in there. He is the best player of the bunch. We'll pick Di Maria. Is that... Oh, left wing Di Maria. That's nice. We've got Neymar. It doesn't make any difference. There's El Shaarawy. We'll take him. Again, he fits the team. We'll take the striker Martial. And then last but not least... We'll go with, who's the highest rated here? 76. We'll go with Davies. So I've purposely tried to not pick players for chemistry, but I can build a perfect chem team here that would be amazing. For example, we could put Bonucci in here. We could put Buffon in here. We could put Gulam in here. And then we could put El Shaarawy up here. Oh, that actually loses chem. Happy days. That's crazy, isn't it? But it's only 92 chem. It's not like great chem. But I want to go with who I think is the best player for each position. So we're going to put him in there. We're going to take out Bonucci for Otamendi. Because Otamendi is just the better player. We're going to put Mandanda in instead of Buffon. Because Buffon is a little bit worse than Mandanda. But I think for the rest of the team... I think that's probably the best players that we've got that we could put in from who we've taken. I would say. What do you guys reckon? Obviously, I won't know what you guys think until after I've put the video live. But I think that this is a pretty solid... I didn't really get that many great pulls, which made it a little bit easy for me to do it. Like, you know, I didn't really get any players like... I didn't get any blue players. I didn't get many orange players. I just didn't really get much by way of the actual team. The only thing that I would consider changing is putting Di Maria in centre midfield instead of one of these guys. So Cuadrado's like crushes Di Maria for stats except passing. Guarin's got worse pace, worse passing, worse dribbling, but he's got better shooting. What's more important? Passing. Yeah, we'll keep Guarin in there as well. So that, guys, is going to be the team. It's a mess of a team, which is exactly what I wanted. We've managed to forge 71 chemistry, which is brilliant. Let's get a manager and see what we can get it up to. So we can get it up to 72, 72, 74, 72, and 72. So we'll go with the Italian manager. 74 chem. I have no idea, absolutely no idea how this team's going to play. I'll most likely go out in round 1. If I do, that's not a problem. This is a team. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, sorry about the mic there, of course we come up against a La Liga team to start things off. Now, this team that I've drawn, this team that I've built, I wasn't expecting much. I said in the live, like the live intro section, that I kind of expected to go out in the first round, and it just allowed me to play with a little bit more freedom than when I usually have the pressure on me to win. And we started off really well. We could have scored a goal or two beforehand. We eventually get in there. I think that was that Neymar, I think, scored the goal. Maybe Guarín scored the goal. Suarez, it could have been. But the question that most people are going to be asking and wondering is, does this team feel like it plays worse? The simple answer is no, it doesn't. It felt amazing, and it opened up my eyes to a world of possibilities for future drafts, because there are times where, like, we settle for a striker that, you know, we just take because we have to take, or a centre-back or a right-back, where there's just no need to settle. Now, I had 71 chemistry, I believe, which is still pretty decent. You know, it's still up there. It's green chem. It's still up there. So it would be interesting to see if we do end up coming up with a team with like 40 or 50 chem. But because of the way you draft, and you're pretty much guaranteed the right players in the right positions, you're gonna get like a minimum of 50 chemistry, like like the absolute minimum. Even if you pick the best player only and none of them got links, they'd get 4 or 5 chem depending on the manager. So you'd get anywhere between sort of 44 and 55 chemistry, and that's brilliant. If then you just have even one player from the same league as the same nation as another player, you're bumping that up towards 60, 65, 70 chem, and it just becomes quite easy to build a great team with good chem, which I'm starting to believe, after we destroyed our first opponent and got a rage quit out of him, that that's more important than a good team with great chem. Interestingly, back at the very start of Draft to Glory, I said to you guys, chemistry isn't everything. Chemistry isn't the most important factor. And even with that in mind, I spent so long always coming up with the best teams, with the best chem. But it just doesn't seem relevant. We won the first game 4-0. I wanted to look at the player stats because I wanted to try and take a look to see if certain players performed bad or not. Like Leyoun was on 4 chem, Otamendi was on 4 chem, Mandanda was on 4 chem. The one I was worried about the most was Mandanda, because Leyoun and Otamendi can be covered by Chiellini, and Leyoun especially can be covered by any of the midfielders or the strikers running back down. But you can't cover for a goalkeeper. If he misses, that's it, you're done. So yeah, I was kind of like keeping my eye open for specifically Mandanda, but also Otamendi. And there, like, if you would have given me this team and just put like player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, whatever, instead of the actual real player names, and put them as a generic looking player, and said to me, what chemistry do you think this team is on, I would have said 100. I would have said every player was on perfect chem, except for Gareth Bale, who, funnily enough, was on perfect chem. You saw Neymar put in that absolute banger from 25, 30 yards there, and Neymar's on 6 chem. Then you'll watch Bale, and I put in as many clips as I could find of Bale missing chance after chance. He does score a lot of goals. I think he got man of the match in 2 or 3 of the games as well. He scored some nice goals, and he was important for the team. But he missed so many chances, and there was one chance as well which I couldn't find. I looked through the games as quick as possible. I couldn't find where I break through, triple tap across, Bale's there just to slot in, and it almost hits the corner flag. He misses it by that much. Like, honestly, he missed it by a hell of a lot. So yeah, it was interesting. I thought Modric was great. I thought Guarín was amazing. I thought Cuadrado was phenomenal on 7 chem in that midfield spot, out of position. Doesn't have all the links, you know. He just done an amazing job. He just done a truly amazing job. Having a 5-star skiller in midfield, tell you what, it's big. It's like, it's underestimated and underused, I think. Like putting like Ronaldo, that striker Ronaldo, in centre midfield might be something huge for people, because he was just so good. This opponent that we're playing here, the second round, even though it was a very, very easy game, it was probably the most difficult game for the simple fact that even when 0-0 and 2-0 down, my opponent sat on park the bus the entire game, which made it so hard for me to get chances. And at 2-0, I went defensive to try and counteract that. And as I went defensive, he started scoring goals. And I thought, this just doesn't make sense. When I'm attacking and he's part of the bus, he can't touch me. When I go defensive and he's still part of the bus, he's all of a sudden dominating the game. So I went back to ultra attacking. I managed to get the goal. We went through 3-2. And at this point, like, I'm thinking in my head whilst playing the games here, I don't care if I lose now. Like, if I lose now, I've done a great job. I've got to the semi-final with a team that is mismatch of players, really poor chemistry, and just doesn't fit anything. And we're into the semi-final. We came up against an unbelievable team. Messi, Ronaldo, Iniesta, all blue. He took off Soldado and Villa pretty quickly for Neymar and Bale, but it wasn't quick enough because we had already scored. Neymar down the left-hand side gets into the box here. Should have scored there. Great save from the keeper. Defender messes up. Neymar there. Going to flick it over my head and just try and shoot because I saw the keeper coming, and the keeper ended up taking me out. We get the penalty. Only a yellow card for the keeper because, of course, you can't get red cards for goalkeepers in online gameplay. And we step up with Luis Suarez to take the penalty, and he scores the penalty. And at this point, my opponent did pause the game. He did bring on his Bale. He did bring on his Neymar. And as I said, like the fact that the fact that I'm winning these games with this team, and I struggle sometimes with like super high chem teams, 100 chem teams that are just great, just kind of makes me think, have I been stupid in the players that I've picked? Have I been stupid? Like, you know, we're what, 89 or 90 episodes in. Have I been stupid in the fact that we've won now 28 out of 88? We won 28 out of 88 before this episode. If I had done this sort of stuff before, would that have been maybe 35 or 40 wins instead of 28? So, you know, there's a lot to think about and a lot to change going forward. And also, it's going to be amazing for Team of the Season because it's going to mean that we could just put any Team of the Season in and it's not going to make a difference. So, we do end up going 2-1 up in this game anyway. Gareth Bale here cuts inside on the outside of the field. That doesn't make sense, does it? Inside, outside. Pops it to Modric. Modric taps that one in. 3-1 at 42 minutes, and I think there was still time for a couple more goals. My opponent here gets a corner with Iniesta, whips it in. I think Mandanda saves that one. For Ken Mandanda, he played brilliant. He honestly played brilliant. Goes out to Gareth Bale, fake shots past the defender. We get some space. Luis Suarez, clean through on goal. He's got Messi behind him. He shoves Messi off, no problem. Freddie Guarín running up alongside, slots it across. I could have taken a shot myself. I probably should have taken a shot, but with this team and such, and the fact that I was 3-1 up in the semi-final, I thought, let me just cement this and guarantee my place in the final. Now, we're going to, you know, it's clear at 4-1, we are going to be in the final. Who would have imagined? I certainly wouldn't have done. If I'd have seen that team before and been like, you know, what round realistically should I be getting to? I'd probably say the second round, at best the semi-final. So to be going through to the final is amazing. And I scored a great goal there with Di Maria. I didn't know if the fake shot would work. You remember last year in FIFA you could just run past the keeper? Like, the keeper was just so dumb. You could just run past them. This year, like, they seem to just grab everything at the feet. Fake shot past him. Tap it in with his right foot. 5-2 the final score. Gareth Bale again being man of the match. And we find ourselves in the final with an absolutely, like, a good team, but terrible team at the same time. And our final opponent, of course, has got another really good team. He's got a 94 chem, but 85 rated. Dybala, Messi, Bale, Palacio, Rodriguez, Cheryshev. He brought on Neymar really quickly, really early on. And once again, Gareth Bale was just an absolute mess in this game. Suarez there, look at this passing move, lovely stuff into Suarez. So close, Gareth Bale, oh, how? Like, how? You know what I mean? How? My opponent eventually does get a breakthrough in the 60th minute. Cheryshev there skips past the two defenders, gets into the box. Mandanda doesn't save that one. He could have been on 100 chem. He still wouldn't have saved that. Mandanda, you could have two Mandandas in goal. He wouldn't have saved that. But straight from the kickoff, pretty much, I put together a really good passing move. And I wasn't bothered that I went 1-0 down in this game because, first of all, I didn't really care if I lost because of how well I've done with this team. But second of all, I was playing good FIFA, so I was comfortable and confident that I would get a couple more chances in this game to get back into the game. And Suarez scores at the end of a really good passing move to make it 1-1 after 65 minutes. And then just a few minutes later, we get a corner, a bit of a mix-up in the box. It falls to Chiellini. 2-1. Happy days. Chiellini was the great choice to put in defence because he scored. And then it was very, very late in the game. We're 2-1 up. My opponent's lost his composure at this point. He's sliding in. He's doing silly things, even only at 2-1. And we take a first time shot with Luis Suarez, who puts it in the back of the net. We win 3-1, and we have won the FUT draft with an absolute mess of a team. I couldn't be happier. The only hope is now that we do go on and get something good, either good packs or something good in the packs, because we've been relatively unlucky with the packs that we've got recently. So that is the end of the gameplay, guys. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, I just cannot believe we have gone and won the draft with this team. Excuse me, the only subs I made throughout the whole game, every single game except the final, I bought on Di Maria for Suarez. I bought on Hamsik for Modric in 2 of the games, and I bought on Gulam for Leyoun in 1 of the games. But other than that, I didn't change anything. I thought having 3 players on 4 chem would be problematic. It wasn't. Like Mandanda made some unreal saves. Leyoun was amazing. Otamendi was constantly in the right place. Chiellini was phenomenal. DeMarcos, great. The player that bothered me the most, which actually was the player that was the best player throughout the whole game, was Bale. And even though Bale scored the most goals, I think he got man of the match in 3 of the 4 games. Even though he did that, he missed so many easy opportunities. And I was like, damn, he's the one that's on the good chem, Neymar's the one that's on the shit chem, and Neymar scored some bangers, and Bale's missing literal open goals. I'll try and fit as many clips in as possible because I dominated every single opponent, and this just changes everything for the way that we draft, because it is obvious that chemistry is highly irrelevant. You know, we've used a 74 chem team and we have won the draft. It is obvious that chemistry is highly irrelevant, meaning going forwards, we could just pick anyone. Because even if you pick anyone, you're still going to form at least sort of 60 to 70 chem, which is good enough. Let's see what we get for the prize, guys. I am owed a fucking epic prize. We get 2 mega packs and a premium gold pack. That is not bad. The mega packs are big because, you know, it's what, 77,500 coins worth of packs. But the mega packs, they're just great. They're full of consumables. You get a hell of a lot of players. There's 12 rare cards. It's brilliant. And we get in the premium gold pack, we get Manuel, one of the best players in FIFA 11. I don't know if you guys have ever played with him. We get Son, who might sell. The manager, apparently, according to the comment section, sells. So I should keep those. And the left wing to left forward will send to the club. The rest of the... Oh, QPR... No, he probably doesn't sell. We'll discard... Oh, Manuel... Manuel might be one of those guys that just sells for like 400 or 500. Okay, so he might go for 400. We'll list him. We'll list him. Just in case. That leaves us now, guys, with 2 mega packs. I'm actually going to store both mega packs to the club because there's just too many items for the trade pile. Let's see what we get. EA, please. Something big. Oh, it's going to be goddamn Eremenko again. Oh, Inform! Yes! Yes, we get Inform de Blasis. And because Informs have only been out in packs for 2 hours, he might be going for something. He's down to 15,000, 13 and... Okay, he's not going for anything. He's literally worth nothing. He is worth his discard price. I'm going to list him up for 11.5k because I will make more profit than discarding him on that basis. I'll send the rest of this stuff to the club. Let's see what we get. We get manager, good amount of contracts, couple of squad fitness cards, very big. Cam to CM and centre forward to striker are nice. The Hawk is good. The French national kit could be worth a little something. We'll send those to the club. But we pack an Inform, guys. That is back-to-back episodes where we've got good players. And the last and final 35k pack, and we get... Oh, okay, not bad. Casilla, Real Madrid player. We get Bernat. We get Joel Campbell. They're all, you know, they're worth a little something. Contracts, 4 fitness cards. That's what's up, guys. 4 squad fitness cards. Marksman, Anchor, German manager card. Oh, free pack, and it's a player pack. Oh my god, we get a free pack. And Real Sociedad badge probably won't sell. We'll send again all of this stuff to the trade pile, and we get another pack. So 2 items, 2 players, minimum of 1 gold and 1 rare. I have got 2 players, 2 golds in this before. Let's hope that we get a gold rare. Come on, EA. Imagine the scenes. It's Sacco. That is not bad. That is not bad for a player pack with just 1 player or 2 players in it. We get another 1,000 coins. He will go for 1,000 coins again. We'll send them both to the trade pile. That, guys, is amazing. We draft terribly on purpose. We get bad players with bad chemistry on purpose. We then destroy everyone in the draft. We get a good set of packs, and then we end up pulling an inform in the pack. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I don't even know what to call this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.